Tech and clips.
After I'm gone,
Yeah.
oh Carol, I am but a fool. Darling, I love you, though you treat me cruel. You hurt me, and you make me cry. But if you leave me, I will surely die. Darling, there will never be another, 'cause I love you so. Don't ever leave me, say you'll never go. I will always want you for my sweetheart, no matter what you do. Oh Carol, I'm so in love with you. Darling, there will never be another, 'cause I love you so. Don't ever leave me, say you'll never go. I will always want you for my sweetheart, no matter what you do. Oh Carol, I'm so in love with you.
Okay. All right, guys. So that was Mission Souls performing "Oh Carol" by Neil Sedaka. I'm not too sure who that is. Maybe you guys can, let me in on a bit of info. I mean, going into this performance blind, I have to say, I actually made the experience even better for me. I'd never heard the original version of "Oh Carol," so I'm not really going to compare it to anything. I was just taking in the music, the vibe, and the energy of the performance, as it came. As for a first listen, I feel like this was such an easy song to enjoy. Listening to it, what really stood out to me was how natural and fun the whole performance felt. I mean, I was able to tell this family band genuinely enjoys making music together, and I feel like that chemistry carries the entire cover. Nothing felt forced or done. It had that warm feel good sort of energy that instantly puts a smile on your face as a listener. Those kinds of performances are honestly some of the most enjoyable to react to, because you can feel the authenticity behind it musically. I mean, this song itself is super catchy. I mean, even without knowing the original, the melody hooks you in almost immediately. It has that timeless old school sound that I feel like feels simple in the best possible way. I mean, it's upbeat, it's memorable and easy to sing along with just one listen. The band, I mean, they really did a great job keeping the performance lively without trying too hard to modernize it. And I also liked how clean and polished the studio setup sounded. The vocals were clear, the instruments blended nicely, and everybody seemed locked into the same groove. Sometimes, I mean, family bands covers can lean more casual, but I feel like this actually felt very organized and professionally put puts together, while still keeping that in the personal charm. One thing I also appreciated most was how comfortable this performance felt. It's the kind of a song you could imagine playing during a road trip, a family gathering, or just a random good mood moment during the day. It definitely has that rare quality where it feels nostalgic, even if you've never heard it before. Yeah. So for me overall, as someone hearing both the song from this band for the first time, I mean I was really impressed. This was fun, wholesome, musically solid, and just genuinely enjoyable to sit through. Definitely one of those performances that reminds you music doesn't always have to be complicated to leave a strong impression. And I mean, this is perfect. This is definitely a perfect example of one of those performances. So let me know, guys. Let me know what you think about this one down in the comment section. Share your thoughts about the performance, and let me know if you want me to do more from Mission Souls. Shoot me some more suggestions. I'll be so glad to sit here and do just that. If you tune in, if you stuck with me to the end of the video, you're loved and very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip. On to the next music hack. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out.